The most inbred kings of all time. Royal families spent centuries trying to keep power inside the bloodline. The logic was simple. If you only marry other royals, your children stay royal, your alliances stay strong, and nobody outside the family gets their hands on the throne. The logic was also, genetically speaking, catastrophic. These are the kings who paid the price for it, and the dynasties that kept making the same decision until there was nothing left to inherit. 1. Tutankhamun. It's 1323 BCE, and the most famous pharaoh in history is dying at 18. His name is Tutankhamun. He will be forgotten for 3,000 years and then rediscovered in 1922 when Howard Carter opens his tomb and finds it intact, the only unlooted royal burial in Egyptian history. The gold mask, the treasures, the curse. None of that is what killed him. What killed him was his family. Tutankhamun's parents were brother and sister. This is not speculation. DNA analysis conducted on his mummy in 2010 confirmed it. His father, almost certainly Akhenaten, the heretic pharaoh who tried to replace the Egyptian gods with a single sun deity, married his own sister to produce an heir. The heir was Tutankhamun. The results were visible in the body they found in the tomb. He had a cleft palate. He had a clubfoot so severe that over 130 walking sticks were buried with him, presumably because he needed them. He had Kolar disease, a bone condition causing the foot's navicular bone to deteriorate. He had multiple strains of malaria, which his compromised immune system could not fight off effectively. He had a badly fractured leg that had not healed properly before he died. He was 18 years old and he could barely walk. The Egyptians had a theological reason for sibling marriage. The gods married their siblings. Osiris married Isis. The pharaoh was a god on earth, and gods kept their divine bloodline separate from ordinary human contamination. The theology was elegant, the biology was not. Tutankhamun died without a male heir. His widow Ankhesenamun, who was also his half-sister, wrote a desperate letter to the Hittite king asking him to send a prince for her to marry, because she refused to marry one of her own servants. The Hittite prince was murdered on the way to Egypt, possibly by the same court official who ended up marrying her anyway. The 18th dynasty died with Tutankhamun. 3,000 years later, the boy pharaoh is the most recognizable face in ancient history. He is famous for what was in his tomb. He should also be famous for what his family did to him before he got there. The Egyptians kept their bloodline divine.